Hey guys, welcome back. You know, when we're talking about the value of 1990 Donruss, it can be difficult to decipher what these cards are worth. Here's a list of the highest valued 1990 Donruss cards. Spoiler alert, they may not be worth what you think. Guys, if you're not already a subscriber of my buddy's channel, that is Grunt Baseball, check him out when you get a chance for all things baseball, quick clips, funny stuff, even in the off season. It's a good way to keep abreast of what's going on in baseball. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, go down and hit that subscribe button. Do it right now while you're thinking about it. It helps my channel grow. We normally focus on error cards, and well, this video is going to be no exception. So let's get back into this. So these are ungraded prices. I always get that comment, but wait, what about a PSA 10? It's worth a lot more. Yeah, I realize that, but this is going to be raw prices. What the card is worth when you pull it out of the pack. These are actual values. You can go on eBay right now and see these prices and pick them up yourself if you want to. So complete sets of 1990 Donruss go for 10 bucks. Seriously, that's about $15 after shipping to get one of these sets to your door. That's it. So researching these values can take a little bit longer. There's a few fake sales floating around, and I'm going to show you an example of how to kind of sort through that when you check these sold listings on eBay. So we'll do a search of the 1990 Donruss King Griffey Jr. card. It's a second year card. You see they're going for 14 cents as an opening bid. If you scroll down a little bit, we'll see they're going for about $1.25. Here's a buy it now for $1.25 with free shipping. If we go to highest to lowest, you're going to see some crazy numbers, $60,000. Obviously, the card is not worth that much. This is definitely an example of some inflated prices. But if you go to sold listings, this is your friend. Right here on the left side, you click on that. You're going to see him going for about $65. It says wrong birthplace. That's a raw card. It's obviously not worth that. That's an example of a fake sale of either someone that's falling for it and buying something they shouldn't be, or the seller selling it for an inflated amount, and the card is obviously not worth that. So if we go up to lowest to highest, we're going to see what the true sales are, and look at these: 38 cents, 30 cents, 1 cent with shipping. Those are kind of gives you an idea of what the cards are actually worth. So there's a ton of errors that didn't make this list. For example, the All-Star cards with the recent Major League totals on the back. It should say All-Star, but it says recent Major League, as well as the white lines that go through the names on front. While cool, these add very little value to the cards, despite what you might see. Usually less than $1 for these cards. And I can't leave out the missing dot after INC garbage. It's nonsense. I get questions about it a lot. There is no extra value for these cards. Ignore these asking prices you see on eBay. And I also won't be listing subsets like the education series, those blue border ones. Also, we're not going to be mentioning those non-issued rare cards like the double front errors where it's the same card on the front as the back. Those are kind of cool. But we're also not going to be mentioning those or the aqueous test cards that are probably not even ever even came out of a pack. While cool and valuable, we're not going to talk about those here. So here we go. Let's get going with this list. So number one, card number 33, Juan Gonzalez reverse negative. So it's a reverse negative. Card used to go for quite a bit of money. It sells for $2 all day long on eBay right now. A very disappointing $2. Number two, number 659, Nolan Ryan. This is the 500 Ks. So on the back, it has this Diamond King's back. So it's a wrong back card. It was mass produced as an error. And they go for a few bucks, $3.49 on eBay. Number three, 665, Nolan Ryan Diamond King. So there's no number on the back of the card. I'll show you a picture of that here. And those go for quite a bit, like $5.50, if you can consider that quite a bit. And then the same card, card number 665, Nolan Ryan, it has his 500 Ks back. It has his lifetime stats on the back. That is a wrong back. It was also mass produced. Those are selling for like $2.99. Wait, That's it. And there's some cards that are worth like less than $2. I did not include those on the list. If you think you have an error and it's not one of those four, it's going to be worth less than $2. You'll notice that there's no non-errors on the list, and that's typical. Base cards, rookie cards like the Ken Griffey Jr. second year card, Larry Walker's rookie card, worth less than $1. So do you got spots, off-centered cards? These are print flaws and don't usually add to value. There may be a niche market for those wild, poorly cut cards, but not really. Maybe a buck or two. So if you hear one thing from this video, eBay asking prices are just that, asking prices. Someone may price a card at $10,000, doesn't mean it's worth that. So did I miss any? Check out those sold listings before you comment, but then comment it down below if I missed any. Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in. It was fun, and we'll see you next time.